Well, Brian, looking at markets right now, we're looking at some mostly positive numbers here in the grain. Starting off that way anyway. What's moving the needle today?
Well, there's a couple different factors at play here. First of all, overnight, it was announced that Argentina is removing or actually adding back their export taxes. They had lowered those export taxes to zero to help stimulate the economy with a goal of raising $7 billion worth of ag sales. And they've done that in just 3 days. And so they are putting those taxes back in place. But during that time frame, China had used the cheaper prices to buy between 38 and 42 cargoes of soybeans out of Argentina. And with the taxes being back in place, it makes the U.S. a little bit more competitive. We've seen a bounce on that. Now, the caveat to that is Argentina will maintain zero export taxes on beef and poultry until October the 31st in an effort to try and stimulate some sales from farmers in their country to other countries. So that's one thing that's given us a little bit of strength. The other is exports were out this morning, and they were really decent for corn, 75.7 million bushels. That puts our marking year-to-date sales up 75% from last year's strong number and the highest on record for this third week in September. Meanwhile, soybean sales were a little bit better at 26.6, but not enough to change their trend. They are the lowest in 17 years for this week in September. And wheat sales were very good. Once again, they were over 19.8 million bushels, and that is the highest pace at 501 million bushels. That's up from last year and the highest in the last 9 years. So that's all contributing to seeing a little bit of green on our screens. Don't know how long we're going to be able to sustain these gains ahead of a big harvest weekend, as it looks like weather is going to really allow the combines to roll this weekend and all of next week.
Over in the livestock markets, you were looking at kind of a mixed market. Cattle looks to be lower right now. What's happening there?
Yeah, cattle are under a little pressure. We did see about only 1,000 head trade yesterday, but it was $6 lower than the previous week. So that's a little bit of a disappointment to this cattle market. You know, we had rallied sharply on Monday into Tuesday and kind of gave some of that back Wednesday, and we're doing the same thing today as cutout values are not trading higher, and it's really hurting packer margins, estimated to be about $164 in the red right now. So cash trade probably going to suffer, and that's what the futures market's trying to dial in at this point.
Perfect. Brian, I appreciate the time as always. Thank you.